Hey guys, welcome back to True Crime with Shannon, where I cover missing persons, unsolved cases, crime news, and more. Well, I've got a strange one for you today, and let me play a bit of a news clip and then I'll go over more details about what he is being called the duck hunt robber.
County, a man is accused of painting a toy gun and using it to rob a store. Authorities say he didn't just use any toy gun. It was the iconic Nintendo Duck Hunt pistol. We are told 25-year-old David D'Alessandro robbed a convenience store Tuesday, showing the clerk the fake gun in his waistband and demanding cash. He was arrested a short time later in a parking lot down the street.
So this guy may be the dumbest, or he ranks pretty far up there. Mr. Blue-haired dude. He ranks up there with one of the dumbest criminals in my opinion. Now, he wore a wig and he used a Nintendo fake pistol that's meant to shoot in a game like Duck Hunt from the 80s to rob a convenience store. So let's go through the information that Law and Crime has. A 25-year-old South Carolina man is looking to duck the armed robbery charge he was zapped with for allegedly holding up a convenience store with a video game pistol painted black. Though the duck hunt pistol is not a real weapon, serious prison time is not out of the realm of possibility. And those of us that are quite aware of the law, we know it doesn't matter if the weapon is real or not. It could be a fake toy gun. If someone else believes it's real and you are doing a commission of robbery or other crime, you're pretty screwed. David Joseph D'Alessandro of Sharon, South Carolina, who prior to now faced 3 different speeding infraction cases, 2 in 2021 and 1 in 2018, in York County, is charged with armed robbery with a deadly weapon, petite larceny, and a charge of, quote, wearing masks and the like, unquote. Detention center records reviewed by Law and Crime show. According to the York County Sheriff's Office, the incident took place at a Quick Stop convenience store on York Street around 5:45 p.m. on Tuesday. I believe this was last week. D'Alessandro was allegedly wearing a wig, a mask, and a hoodie when he brandished the video game pistol and demanded that the convenience store clerk empty out the cash register. Man, I really want to see a picture of him in all this garb. Because he's got to be wearing something to cover up that blue hair. Because it really stands out, you know? And is the mask a COVID mask or more like a Halloween mask? I'm definitely curious. Approximately $300 was taken from the clerk, authorities said in a press release. Though the defendant took off, deputies said he was tracked down at a nearby Dollar General. Yeah, he had $300 to spend, so where else can you get the most bang for your buck but a dollar store? Although Dollar General is pretty high. I would have gone with a Dollar Tree, buddy. Deputies found the Duck Hunt pistol inside of the suspect's pants, the sheriff's office said. Duck Hunt, which was first released all the way back in 1984, is a still popular shooting game that many Nintendo Entertainment System owners received when they purchased the iconic system. Gamers also received an NES Zapper pistol to use as a controller. Now, I remember playing this game as a young kid. Got it for Christmas, and man, those ducks are annoying, and what's even worse is that crazy dog who likes to pop up from behind those bushes and laugh at you when you miss shooting a duck. But I had no idea that people were still playing it and it was so popular. Go figure. How might he be credibly charged for possessing a deadly weapon when he allegedly used a video game gun, you might ask? Well, South Carolina law says that the mere representation of possessing a deadly weapon that a witness reasonably believes to be a real gun is enough to put the defendant away for 7 to 10 years upon conviction. Now, here is further information on that. A person who commits robbery while armed with a pistol, dirk, slingshot, metal knuckles, razor, or other deadly weapon, or while alleging either by actions or words he was armed while using a representation of a deadly weapon or any object which a person present during the commission of the robbery reasonably believed to be a deadly weapon is guilty of a felony and upon conviction must be imprisoned for a mandatory minimum term of not less than 10 years or more than 30 years, no part of which may be suspended or probation granted. A person convicted under this subsection is not eligible for parole until the person has served at least 7 years of the sentence. So looks like he's going to be stuck for 7 years behind bars, and he's definitely not going to be playing video games back there. Prosecutors will undoubtedly argue that the store's clerk's decision to hand over the $300 reflected the clerk's reasonable belief that D'Alessandro was in fact armed with a deadly weapon, as the defendant allegedly represented. Yeah, why would you question him and go, hey, Mr. Robber, is that a real gun, with real bullets? Or is that one of those guns that you go home and you shoot the video games on the screen, or that you can shoot, water? Yeah, you're not going to ask. I mean, you're going to be like, here, take the money, please. My life is not worth me figuring out if the gun that the bad guy's holding is real or not. Petite larceny of goods under $2,000 is a misdemeanor and is punishable by a fine of up to $1,000 and up to 30 days in jail. As for the mask-wearing offense, well, South Carolina law says generally that no one 16 or older, quote, shall appear or enter any lane, walk, alley, street, road, public way, or highway of this state or upon the public property of the state or of any municipality or county in this state while wearing a mask or other device which conceals his identity, unquote. Guess that was kind of weird when we had the whole COVID thing going on, huh? The defendant was booked after 11 p.m. on Tuesday into the York County Detention Center. It's unclear if he has an attorney of record. Yeah, he's a classy one. So Mr. Nintendo Duck Hunt guy, blue hair guy, need to come up with a good nickname for him. He made some really, really, really bad decisions. And all for $300. Obviously, on the outset, I'm really glad that no one got hurt. That hopefully is goes without saying. That said, I don't know. Looking at this picture of him, his booking photo, he kind of looks like he's high or he's on something. I don't know if he's trying to get money for drugs, alcohol. Maybe he needs a upgrade on his video game machine. Whatever it was, he wanted it, and he wanted it last Tuesday night. Thankfully, he's behind bars, and he's not going to be playing Duck Hunt anytime soon. All right, that's all I've got for this one, guys. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and most of all, stay safe.